Is it 4?
Hey!
Hello,
welcome
everyone.
to STONXCAST. It is episode 6 of season 2. I'm James. This is
I'm
Ollie.
Ollie. It's Sunday, September the 20th of September.
It's
2020.
20.
Ooh! I'm
we
just trying
both
to post.
just ate massive bratwursts, and I feel honestly quite sick. I ate it really quickly. I don't know what.
That's just how we do.
We do music, news, plugins, and everything in between, which is nothing.
Production.
So, yeah,
in between.
we make music as well with the drum and bass and such. So what have you been doing this week with that?
This week, what has this week? I do metal.
Yeah, it's been the week of guitar, hasn't it?
Yeah.
We actually used a plugin we were talking about.
So yeah, last week we were talking about.
Look at that! Oh, sorry.
you need a mullet, mate. So yeah, last week we were talking about.
Where's the chat? We need to make sure that everyone can't hear us.
Well, hey, hello,
Hi.
Rich.
Oh, what's going on, Rich?
We changed the sample rate, so
we changed
it
the
might
sample
be
rate.
even better this week. We just don't know.
So yeah, hopefully everyone can hear us all right, which should be nice.
So yeah, last week we were talking about Plugin Boutique, Isotope Trash, and UJam Carbon.
Yeah. So we practice what we approach.
UJam Carbon, fucking sick metal guitars.
It is.
It's actually well good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been trying to make a metal template on Ableton.
Yeah.
And,
have I got Fableton open? No, I haven't. But had too much confusion. It's been.
And we've got the Mighty Atom. Hello.
What's going on? Why do you all sound like my ex-girlfriend? What? Because we're calling you a little bitch?
Ooh, I don't know, man.
I don't know. It might be the fact that I've got a huge lump in my neck. Did your ex have a huge lump in their neck and that changed their vocal cords?
Or maybe she was British.
Oh, maybe she was British.
Yes, sir. Maybe she was British. That's why she talked like this.
This isn't tea, though. This is Americano-style coffee.
Yeah. Anyway.
Down to crash a bit.
UJam Carbon. It's still free for the rest of the month.
Yeah.
I think it's fucking sick, actually. So yeah, I've been working on my metal template.
It's a virtual guitar synth, so it actually it's not like an amp simulator. It actually gives you the
proper distorted guitars.
Yeah. It's all heavy stuff as well. The free one, so we liked it.
So yeah, I'm making some kind of like Doom soundtrack shit.
Yeah, he's been getting his Mick. Yeah, Mick
Gordon on, and then getting my Meshuggah of Fear Factory on as well.
And I made a track. Gee, this fucking nice one. Thanks, Disco Man. The audio's good. Well, I have a stroke. I made a track with some guitars in it as well. It's a bit more like slow, sludgy kind of metal.
I thought it sounded like something out of a JRPG game.
Yeah, it sounds like there should be big spaceships moving into position.
Yeah.
Like, I've got one pad that I use in every track, and because I made it and I'm proud of it, and so yeah, which leads to a lot of creativity through limitations. So yeah, and then it's got like a future bass bit with some like arpeggiated game bit as well. And I've put mine, Ollie's EP, like it makes sense for it to be in there. I've just put mine in the middle of
a random metal track in the middle of a otherwise trip hop EP.
Yeah, I don't really care about continuity anymore. I don't think people are watching that hard. So like,
I don't know. It's a showcase of examples.
It's a showcase of my eclectic nature and
lack of impulse control.
Yeah, my lack of impulse control, which has nearly killed me many times in my life. So
if you just call the EP impulse control, then it'll be fine.
Everyone
will understand that it makes no sense.
Yeah, exactly. I'll just call it. Give me the drugs.
So yeah, that was this week pretty much.
Yeah,
metal guitars.
I've made most of my new EP. We've got 2 new Stonx tracks for drum and bass affairs. I thought it'd be on that side.
Go on, you can do it.
Oh, I've done it the wrong way. I fucking wanted it back. Right.
What a good start, eh?
It's great, isn't it? So yeah, we've got Stonx tunes on the way as well. The drum and bass. This is really falling apart, this bit. We've got more drum and bass tunes on the way for you guys in a new EP called Adapt and Survive, which is like a hit. You remember when System of a Down? I don't know if you're into your Armenian metal. Most people are. They're a lot more popular than they're a lot more popular than Armenia, who no one knows about. But like, so sorry, Armenia.
Yeah, System are huge.
Yeah, they're fucking massive, aren't they? I think the only other person I knew, I did know another guy from Armenia actually, and he was well safe when I was growing up.
Did he like System?
Yeah, I think so, but not as much as like
everyone else.
Well, yeah, he wasn't like a fanboy of them. I think most of his stuff, he liked classical and stuff. He was like he was a really deep dude.
We've gone way off topic again.
Yeah, we're going. Sorry.
Hypnotise, Mesmerise, Hypnotise.
Yeah.
That was the thing.
So, System of Down. We're a band in the late. I'm not going to do that. So it's meant to be like an A/B between so a counter.
Divide and Conquer. Divide and Domper.
The first one's called Divide and Conquer. The second one's called Adapt and Survive, and you can work out the connection in your head yourself. I'm really surprised we even got live this week, to be honest.
We pressed the button.
Yeah, we did
Just about.
So other than that, I'm still doing the charity thing, which is in honour. So that's I've got like 65 quid out of 200, and because I've been in and out of hospital as well, I've not really had time to push it. So thank you so much for everyone who's donated so far. That's fucking amazing that you've done that, because it's I thought it was going to be a massive job, but maybe it won't be. Yeah. So awesome.
We'll keep that rolling to the end of the month.
Everyone who donated to my charity thing, and everyone who will drop the link. I'll drop the link in the descriptions every time until we're going to run it to the end of the month.
Yeah.
So that's still running. We're charitying. We are making lots of music.
We got that other
YouTubing.
release. I got that release with Zen Chant.
Yeah, you've got another,
which is a charity thing.
Yeah.
I think October 15th. We've decided for the release date on that.
Nice. So we're running.
Once this ends, we'll be running that, and that's going for the California fires.
Oh yeah, cool. Oh, is that what it is in the end? Yeah, I saw a video the other day, and it was like a fire tornado, and it just looked like hell, man. So
pretty much hell on earth. That's where we're at right now with 2020.
Well, yeah, that's it. I mean, that's it. That makes sense, doesn't it? It's like you look outside and it looks like hell on earth. It is hell on earth.
Yeah.
Anyway, what should we do? Do you want to go first?
No, me or you?
We do news and 3 VSTs. Sorry, we've got to this many minutes in without telling anyone. Really, we're just crap. What you
VSTs?
go? You go. I've been terrible.
VSTs,
I tried to do this bit. And
what button is it?
3, isn't it?
I don't know. If it's VSTs, then you're going to go and do yours first.
Knobs.
I can't see from over there.
Bloody hell.
I can't. My eyes are too bad. I can't read from over there. So
you wouldn't get glasses though.
Fuck off! I've got glasses. Anyway, this is news.
I'll lurk in the corner on this now.
Yeah. That's way better.
Welcome to the music news section with Ollie.
So again, I said last week I used to do business news, but it's just so boring. Like literally at the moment,
it's just all about TikTok, and we're millennials, so we don't understand it.
And there's no news happening at the moment.
Yeah.
Like COVID's bollocks the whole
industry. COVID crashed the industry. So governments don't care. That's the news.
Instead of a whole nother load of articles about Merck Mercuriadis buying everyone, that's pretty much all the news there is.
Yeah. Until his plan comes to fruition, we should just all stay quiet, I think.
Yeah, pretty much. So instead, I've been trying to look at more kind of gear-related stuff and things that are.
I thought you were going to do his new strap-on.
Yeah, that's there as well. We've got a couple of Dead Mouse bits this week. Oh. So, have you ever built have you ever had a dream where you
By the way,
your own?
Anyone who's watching this for the first time, our lives outside of this podcast at the moment are a shit fest, and we just about struggle and get on every live. So if we just stop talking, it is because we are like on the precipice of a devastating mental collapse.
Crisis.
Like our whole lives outside of this project have just gone down the shat pan. So please carry on with the news.
Anyway, have you ever had a dream of building your own touch control service? This new software, road tested by one of the world's foremost live innovators, can make that a reality. So I was reading this article earlier, and then we ended up watching an hour of Beardy Man.
Thanks, Rob.
Cheers, Rob. Yeah, we ended up watching an hour of Beardy Man because that looks like something Beardy Man would use. And then I was looking at his Beardytron 9000.
Beardy Man's live streams are fantastic. He just calls the audience
he's got mad as well.
Yeah, he's lost it, man. He's not got a beard anymore, and he's just screaming at everyone about their mums. It's fucking epically good fun.
Occasionally questioning the Twitch live stream terms of service.
Yeah, just being like, it's just because he said come or something. Big shout out, Beardy Man. It's funny as fuck.
I thought this was something he looks like something he uses, but he doesn't. But it looks very much like the stuff that he uses. So what is it? It's a touchscreen interface for doing all your shit live. So you can use it as a MIDI controller, and it works on Windows, which is cool because you said, "Oh, is that the Mac one?" So
Yeah, that's
no,
just
it's the
because I
Windows
don't
one.
listen to you.
No, but there is one for ages.
Oh, it's Windows
that
only?
Yeah, there was one for ages, Touch OSC or something, but this is OSC Pilot. 32 drag and drop workspaces, virtual customization options, deep configuration.
Deep configuration.
Oh, we like a bit of deep configuration. Requires a high quality touchscreen, steep configuration learning curve, Windows only. So overall rating is awesome. 45 quid, which is pretty cheap for like essentially a
Pretty cheap for your fucking section.
and yeah, an endless MIDI thing though. It's got touch buttons, it's got sliders, it's got knobs, and it's got MIDI stuff down there.
That Windows computer looks a lot like a Mac.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. It's like a little mini PC thing or
Yeah.
something. It doesn't look like I'd use that live either, but that's neither here
Yeah, but
nor
you
there.
don't want to use anything except the things you have. So.
Yeah, that is me all over. So there's diddly diddly dee. There's a number
now
of tools.
I know what fucking Discade's talking about. I was just like,
What the fuck did he
I
make?
was just been like, who's Joel?
So he's been using it since 2013. Joel Zimmerman, Mr. Deadmau5.
Oh, right.
He's also
I don't even know Dead Mouse is. I'm just fucking.
He also serves as the face and primary advocate of OSC Pilot. In simple terms, it's a bi-directional UI development app that allows you to create your own control surfaces for OSC and MIDI receiving programs. OSC Pilot is similar to Touch OSC and Lima in that it's completely customizable and works with touchscreen enabled Windows computers for maximum flexibility. I'm pretty sure I was using Touch OSC on my tablet. a few
Can you?
years
I was
ago.
going to say, is it Android?
And, yeah, I'm pretty sure Touch OSC is the Android
Is it free in
one.
Android?
I think it is. Yeah. I think
Oh
you
man,
just
I need to find it.
connect
I
over-
need to find a reason to use my Android tablet. Otherwise, I'm going to have to sell it.
I was using
don't
it
want
back out in Shell Shock when we did when I moved over to keyboards before just running away. Yeah, it works over Wi-Fi and it connects with your things. So if this has got better connectivity than that, that'd be interesting because that was a bit weird via the Wi-Fi. Yeah, it's quite a nice GUI to it, and like you touch things and move things around and doodly-doo. I mean, that looks pretty usable to me. If you've got a nice big touchscreen as well.
Yeah, you can two-hand it with the pads as well.
You could set it up as DJ control. You've got left and right fader, your crossfade, a bunch of fader, a bunch
You
of
want a
effects,
fade this?
effects levels, and then triggerable bits and bobs. So quick and easy, with the app clocking in at only about 17 meg. Installation is a breeze. After installing it, it'll ask you for your license key. Once that, you have to manually configure OSC Pilot to connect to any software you want to run. That could be your DAW, such as Ableton, or visual apps, such as Resolume. I don't know what that is, but it's probably cool.
I have not got a clue.
Each widget has a specific purpose, gives you several options. There are keyboard widgets, fader widgets, dials, XY pads, buttons, and more. Widgets can be color-coded and modified in almost any way you want. So you can just that's just one example of what you can make the GUI look like. You can drag and drop whatever you want.
If it's anything like Touch OSC, it's like you can fucking super fuck about with it.
Do whatever you want with it, basically. So 32 custom workspaces per project. So this looks pretty cool, and it's pretty cheap. Not that we're doing any live stuff at the moment, but it kind of
No,
caught
but
my
I'm going to do
attention.
some streaming at one point soon when I dig out all this live equipment. So
I thought it was quite interesting. He's been using it since 2013. And it's finally kind of rolled out in its final form, or its 0.1 or whatever. So yeah, sends MIDI, CC messages. Configuring it is meant to be a little bit tricky, but once you get there, you can do whatever you want. You can have it as a
try
keyboard.
life. That's tricky.
So yeah, how do we configure it? How does it connect? Despite clocking.
Do I really need this?
Yes.
I kind of do, because I need a reason to keep my tablet, otherwise I'm going to have to sell it, and I don't want to sell it because I spent loads on it.
So Lima is an alternative for 24 quid, whereas this one was 48 or something. While the functionality is equally convenient, so
Well, get out then.
connect via OSC and MIDI over Wi-Fi and USB.
What? This is 4 quid.
And Hexler, that's Touch OSC. Favourite control app for a wide range of applications.
Is that just a Mac, that one?
I don't know. Just opening new tab.
Because obviously you just get those, because they've been around longer, right?
Mm.
And they're cheaper.
I don't know. I think these only come with their set screens.
I like him though.
Let's just say Mac, Windows, and Linux. So Touch OSC works on.
I might buy that and put it on my. I might get the other
What
one.
touchscreen do you have?
I've got a tablet.
It didn't say Android on it.
Oh. Then why, when I said is it Android a little while ago, did you say yes?
The one that I used was Android. I don't know what that was called.
Oh
so,
right.
I thought it was Touch OSC.
I thought you just lied to me.
Yeah, have a look. Interesting stuff. And then if you want, just go YouTube Beardy Man and watch someone doing insane shit with.
Yeah, Beardy Man is brilliant.
Man. So let's stick with.
Here we go.
Dead Mouse's Joel's silly mouse
Life.
head thing. The sub pack. Now these have been around for years, and I was really interested in them at first because I lived in a flat. But now I live off grid, and it doesn't really make a fucking difference what noise I make. Small echo. Oh no, there's a small echo.
Can't be helped. We've got no.
It can be helped, but we just don't care. Sorry. We'll iron these out one day.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's causing the echo because we haven't got anything coming through the speakers.
It's the two mics. It's blatantly the two mics, right?
Nah.
Yeah, whatever. The sub pack. Yeah. I thought used to think it was cool and be a good idea, but now I just have a sub. So.
Yeah.
But now Dead Mouse has one with his pretty face on it. If you want to.
There you
go. Sport that. So, featuring the familiar mouse head on the back and promising an immersive physical audio experience, this features new materials for enhanced vibration.
That just messed me up. That I would think it was doing things to my kidneys and stuff.
Well, one thing I do like is putting my foot on the sub.
Yeah.
So I'll be listening to it, and then I will actually, it is nice to feel what's going on.
But definitely. I want that on my foot, not on my
your back.
My thorax, my abdomen.
Yeah, it's a bit like, I don't know. So if you're worrying about it getting whiffy, Subpack says the nano silver treated materials will control bacteria and odour created during the active use. Yeah, I sweat like a motherfucker, right? Yeah, I think they're quite expensive.
Yeah, well, they will be.
Is this a link to 360? So, I don't know why
I just made that horrible noise into the mic for ages, sorry.
So the pros are it packs a real punch, and the cons
punchy but pricey.
It's one of those things that's interesting.
Packs a real punch, that's going right into us vibrating. That's going to all your circadian rhythms are going to go. I don't like the idea that you shouldn't vibrate yourself. Like all the time.
That's the best thing. Like when I was
remember how messed up you feel after a rave. That's not even the drugs, mate. Most of that's just because you fell asleep in a bass bin.
Nah, last time we were testing our last EP, I got Ryan to come and we tested it in his car, and he's got a massive. I got him to come with the bass. That's the point. But the fucking sub therapy, just sitting in his car with that fucking disgusting subwoofer.
Yeah.
There is something about those fucking
it's nice,
vibrations.
but you shouldn't do it long term. And I just the amount I mix, like shouldn't do it to myself.
I know, it might just be fun.
I reckon I'd end up doing a poop when I didn't mean to.
You'd find the brown sound.
Yeah, I found the brown sound.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I would just get the original one rather than getting one with his silly face on it. But
yeah, I mean, I don't know why they've made it look really cheap as well.
Yeah, it does look worse.
Yeah.
Than the OG one.
Yeah, the OG that's much better.
It's interesting.
It's got like its own fucking interface.
Yeah, because it's got a crossover. Your audio goes in, crossover, and then.
All right.
Let's see. Thomann usually have things cheaper.
Oh, looks like a bong cap. Oh, it's a mouthpiece.
They just don't have it, so there we go.
But you can buy this mouthpiece.
Next up, I do have some music business news because I got to.
Oh, what?
I got to do it.
So is this how we get on Beatport?
I don't know. I've not read it. I just got the article. I thought I'll read it with everyone else. So Twitch were having the old Bezos saying, "I don't know if we license our music," and then they were having the takedown of all the DJs and all these other kind of things. This appears to be something they've done to get around that and hopefully get people paid, I'm assuming. So dance electronic music platform Beatport and Amazon-owned Twitch have inked a live streaming partnership that will enable Beatport to bring exclusive music programming to its official Twitch channel. Beatport's Twitch channel has amassed over 140,000 followers and more than 48 million views with 221 million minutes watched. Not bad. Platform announced in January that it paid over 300 million to independent dance music labels since its launch in 2004. Beatport's recent music programming on Twitch included a 36-hour live stream charity fundraiser, Reconnect, which supported COVID-19 relief and the Beirut explosion, as well as individual EP album release streams from the likes of Charlotte DeWitt and Emile Lenz, and festival partnerships including Glastonbury, Movement Detroit, Junction 2, CRSSD and Creamfields. In addition to these larger festival partnerships and Reconnect events, Beatport will now also produce several weekly show formats showcasing electronic music artists. They're doing like their favourite pick or top 10 or something. Centrepiece of the programme will be called The Residency. Each month on Thursday evenings, Beatport will allow an artist to host their own residency and curate each session. Artists such as Maya Jane Coles, Eats Everything.
Yeah, it's a bunch of people we don't know again,
Bunch of people we don't know. Okay, fair enough. Sunday evenings will be given to electronic music collectives around the world, such as Boko Boko, Dome of Doom, He, She, They, and No Shade.
I've no fucking idea. We're so shit, aren't we? Like,
it is what it is, man. It's just such a big fucking industry now.
I just don't know who people are, man.
Fall into your little.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I listen to us a lot. It's really bad.
I listen to Noise Your Radio.
Yeah.
Almost.
The thing is, if I've got a beat in my head, or if there's something I want to listen to, it's become like a different way round process for me. Like anything I think of in my head, I'll then go and make, and then I'll listen to. It's not that I'm that good. It's just I've got really low standards.
And no, I was chatting in regards to the metal stuff that I was producing. I had to reach out to a bunch of my old mates and be like, "Sorry, what is metal nowadays? I don't know. I listen to Fear Factory and Devin Townsend. Like, what do people listen to nowadays?"
Yeah. Old Lamb of God albums.
Yeah, apparently not Devin Townsend or Fear Factory.
They should.
On that news though, Fear Factory have a new album coming out.
Nice.
And Dino Caveres was starting a fundraiser for it.
Yeah.
And what's the vocalist name? Max something, I think.
I don't know.
He's like totally like gone away from the project now.
Yeah.
It's not happening. So
I
don't know what's happening there. Doodle-doo, where were we before we decided we just talk about bullshit? Additionally, a bunch of labels we haven't heard of as well are also doing stuff.
Welcome to the shittest news show. At least it's honest, isn't it?
Educational content from dance industry figures, that's cool.
Such people
such as people we don't know. And long-running studio sessions, providing behind-the-scenes access to their studios and creative processes. Beatport's curation team will also select releases each week and premiere them using Beatport Link during the shows from Berlin. Diddly 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 dee. So, yeah, that's interesting because... If there's official stuff, that means there's going to be licensing deals, and that means people can get paid, which we like. And yeah, excited to do something like that. So they've got the thing with Soundcloud as well.
What was that job title? Was that Vice President of Creative Success Services? I was about to kick off. Sorry.
That's a shame. I'll make you Vice President of Creative Success if you want, though.
You are the root to my creative success.
Was that meant to be an insult?
I don't know. It's like half and half. It's like a really like off-the-hand comment that's meant to leave people like.
So this is one that I don't know if we talked about the other week, but I think I might have mentioned it.
Yeah.
IK have got a virtual
channel strip with 70 effects.
Thing.
Oh yeah,
like
you just tell me this.
All their ting. Virtual channel strip with 70 effects, so it's like a Euro rap little styling.
Is it just me, or does modular seem a lot more ordinary if there's no wires hanging in between, virtual wires hanging in between?
Yeah, I just look at that and I want to press tab to go like Reason and look at all of the nest of cables.
I'm sure
in
you
the back.
probably can, to be honest.
So you better. So let's read about this one. The effects racks have been widely popular this year. Now Italian hardware and software manufacturer IK Multimedia is throwing its coin into the fountain. IK introduces Mixbox, a racks-based multi-effects plugin numbering a whopping 70 different effects processors. They're all borrowed from the manufacturer's T-Rack mastering rig, Amplitude, AmpSim, and Sample Tank instrument module. All the modules have been fit into a familiar looking Virtual 500 series box, and you can freely configure them per your wishes. Per your wishes, sir.
Per my wishes.
Yes. IK Multimedia plugin collection. With the new Mixbox collection, IK Multimedia has wielded out a Swiss Army knife of multi-effect plugins. What the developer has done is to reduce the effects known from T-Rack, S, Amplitude and Sample Tank to the condensed size of rack modules. This means a huge number of effects chains can be created quickly and they can help with any sort of mixing, mastering and sound design. 600 presets, well-known stuff like reverb has been tweaked.
Do you know reverb?
Things like that. Prices and dates. The Mixbox is currently available from the manufacturer's website at an introductory price of €231 instead of 340. Prices include European VAT. Plugin runs on Mac, OS 10.10, Windows 7 or higher, AU, VST, AAX and VST3 in 64-bit. Demo version is also available from their website. So it looks pretty cool. Like,
yes.
If you've got any other of the IK stuff, it's probably
show me.
Pointless if you've got your speakers off.
Chill out. It's all fine. That's probably the echo.
It's all beyond your typical channel strip. 70 FS wax from Amplitude. Play the keyboard like this too.
Fire head microphone. You tap the mic. That's really bad.
This is like a thing.
What is it?
So yeah, it's just a channel strip with all their stuff in it.
Why didn't you
Kinda
show
looks
us
alright.
any of the bloody uses?
Well, that was that was clearly their promo thing, wasn't it? Their
What?
show off at NAMM or whatever. So yeah, that was interesting. This is another one that we came across this week. Behringer, which are doing all of their rack stuff now. They're slowly coming out.
Yeah.
They've got the Pro 800, which is a clone of the Prophet 600.
Oh, nice.
So I thought that was kind of cool.
That is
No keys and extra voices.
yeah,
So
fair
it's
enough.
just a nice little box, in, out, in the back, MIDI, USB, and it's powered by itself.
Nice.
And in typical Behringer style, it's nice and cheap. Get it under $600. So for, you know,
It was pretty fucking...
a decent
Yeah.
external synth, you're not really going to get much for cheaper unless you go with Behringer. And we were also chatting about this, can't remember with who. Apparently, most of their internals are from the same companies anyway.
Yeah.
Like Behringer source.
Oh, it's because we were saying it's all about like the Intel stuff, like when it was the Mac side and thing. I think we did mention that.
Yeah,
the other day.
so it's like the only thing is they might skimp out a bit on some of the.
Which won't be as heavy. It
some
won't
of the-
be like
yeah,
it won't
some-
have a matte finish. It will. I mean, the build quality is all going to be the fucking same now anyway. Yeah,
Yeah, but it
exactly.
gets
They're
you-
getting from the same suppliers.
It gets you there. If you're interested and you don't have any of this stuff, Behringer is definitely. I've always said they're a good way to just start off.
Yeah, get your varied effects. It's like Melder Audio for software as well. That's quite a good like cheap
Start on.
variant.
This was the other one that they released the other day.
Oh yeah, your Tadkin boot this.
RD6, 150 quid for like a. It looks a bit like a toy.
I like
But
that.
yeah, analog drum machine. I mean, if you want to get hardware and you want to start building stuff up, you can do it pretty cheap. But the Prophet 600 is like that was one of the big
Yeah.
sound makers of the generation.
Yes.
So what can it do? Up to 100 patches. Behringer interested in this unmistakable Prophet sound. They could have been cloned to Prophet 5, and a lot of people asked for that. They must still arrive, but the Prophet 600 they get a lot of synth into a little box. They've been working with a synth designer called Gligli.
Oh, I thought it said GG.
Gligli, who's known for his Prophet 600 modifications and expansions.
Imagine if
So-
that was the thing you were known for. That'd be dope.
Well, it's,
It's known for like emulating one synth really fucking well.
This is the thing, though. This is the thing I like about Behringer is they do go and talk to people who know what they're doing, rather than just like, oh yeah, we can make that better than someone else. Let's just go talk to the
Well,
guy.
the thing
who
is,
makes
it
them
sounds
better.
like they've actually got someone who's actually a normal thinking person rather than just a capitalistic driven sociopath. Like,
Yeah. So they've taken it to
probably
8
an
voice
element of
poly
that.
with 2 VCOs per voice and presumably some other stuff. VCS and VCAs as well. The oscillator offers sawtooth, triangle, pulse wave and pulse width modulation. The filter and VCA gets their own ADSR. I always say ADSR? Yeah, ASDR.
yeah, attack, decay, sustain, release.
I thought I said ASDR.
Yeah, but you
sustain,
probably
decay,
do.
release.
But the problem is, someone probably tried to correct you, and then
No, I
you
just
probably
was
tried to
having none of
destroy
it.
their
Sounds
entire
about right.
belief system, and then they never spoke to you again to tell you it was actually the.
Whatever. Noise generator and glide control. The polymod section can be used for ring modulation, pitch sweep and effects using the filter envelope. We have to wait and see what other improvements have been made to it. I'm not seeing a sequencer or arpeggiator, which the original had, and I wonder whether you'd be able to back up your patches to cassette. I doubt cassette, but you can probably just export them via MIDI or
Yeah, they'll
USB.
be. You're gonna lie. You just...
Surely. They've got
Sorry.
MIDI in there, and I'm assuming
There'll be
that's
some
a MIDI
way
out,
of exporting
and it's
it.
like a
so-
MIDI,
Yeah,
MIDI out.
it'll be fine. Stop whinging.
This I just thought sounded cool.
No, that looks fun.
Error
It's got a big
instruments.
valve in the middle of it.
I'm not sure if it's a valve or just it looks like it wants to be a valve and it's just a light. Metallic Nightmare that generates shifting digital soundscapes. Soundscaper is available in Eurorack or desktop with unique features. I just thought it looked cool.
Yeah.
Like it's got a big old fucking light in it and
Yeah.
it's cool. Fucking
From Error Instruments.
exactly. Boxes of noise from Error Instruments are notoriously difficult to describe. This one is like sheets of metal being dragged across each other, modulated, and then bowed like a violin. You have controls over pitch, speed, and depth of harmonic LFO, and the mode or type of soundscape being invoked to give you a different flavour of nightmare. I mean, you can't say it sounds shit. They'll just say
You
it's
got to
what,
play a bit of
they'll
that.
just say it's what we want, right? Can't lose. Yes, I like it.
Okay, hello.
Oh,
Hello. Deze podcast Error Instruments.
I want to hear more. Oh, yes. Well, let me just tweak this knob. Oh, we love a bit of that.
yeah.
Then
I would like it.
Oh. And then is this the desktop version down here? Got that metallic
now I will
fucking
add some
nastiness.
reverb.
Oh, yeah. So you've got one guy who spends his time like trying to recreate the Prophet to sound great, and then someone else is like, I'm going to make a box that sounds like metal being screwed together. And that is
It's nice though.
great. So this is the thing, which is what makes Behringer like a bit more attainable. It's 179 for the Eurorack version, 220, and it's in short supply. So if
You
don't
see,
buy
that's
it
the
now-
thing. Like, there's a freeware little plugin that will do that. That's
I mean,
what.
Glitch Machines does a bunch of that stuff.
Yeah,
right?
it's tricky because this is my thing against hardware. Is you
Software
end
versus
up
hardware.
just
Sir
destroying.
Oswald, hello,
money.
sir.
What is going on, Oz? We're looking at this minging box that makes minging sounds.
Yeah, it's if oof, you know.
You're just gonna make noises.
I'm gonna keep
at
making
it.
noises.
This is how we do it now. We're just looking at things like,
The thing is, if I had the space and the money, would I go and buy a load of
No,
this
you
stuff?
whinge about
Probably
nothing
not.
you bought
Exactly.
would ever be quite what you wanted. There's not enough
Exactly.
tweaky. You can't tweak it enough. Like,
I don't know, man. It's a tough one. Like,
I know that sounds stupid when you're talking about modular stuff, but it is like you can't. The stuff we like to do is like, oh no, I need to run like 8 chains of this at once. Like, it just. Yeah.
I'd end up having to buy 8 of them. Exactly.
Yeah, you
see,
need.
get the
We need
problem.
100 of everything. That's the problem. Like.
So you know, it's one of those things. I'd like to play with it.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't want to have
I
it.
want it. Like, that's why.
But if you do, if you are into your modular and you want some horrible scraping metal, then Error Instruments, Sound Scraper.
Yeah.
It should be called Sound Scraper, shouldn't it? Come on.
Yeah,
guys.
so I read it as Sound Scraper first.
Oh well. Yeah, this is something I heard about this week.
What's going on?
Complete 13. So that's the new
Oh yeah.
new one coming out. So I was wondering what is new with it, because like Complete is literally the whole of the NI's everything. So I was wondering what they've added to make it not Complete 12. Session guitar,
Yeah.
Guitar Rig 6,
What's Cuba? I like that.
authentic
Afro-Cuban
Afro-Cuban
flair
flair.
and rich.
Play Series audio. What we got? Butch Vig drums. Cloud
I don't know
Supply.
what was in 12 though, so
14 new expansions, curated pick for ever-growing range of expansions, including new sounds. From
yeah,
Massive
I
X.
think those particular Massive X expansions are on sale themselves at the moment as well.
And you can see, look in the back here for Middle Eastern sound.
Yeah, you get like it's almost like
So,
it's like Ableton packs on crack, isn't it?
Yeah, so the
with some
complete
synths and
is
stuff.
NI's like complete
Yeah.
fucking thing. I think it's a
68 instruments and effects, 24
24
expansions,
expansions. So
14 synths,
yeah,
14. Bloody hell, I don't think I've ever
Absinthe,
used.
SMA, 30 sampled instruments. Now we had a discussion about this earlier in the week with the NI guitars. Orange Tree samples are like way better than the NI guitars.
They free.
No, they're not.
Oh.
But they're not too expensive, and Orange Tree have the point system as well, so you can buy a few things, get some points, and get discounts off the other things. Percussion tools as well, so like, you know, decent drum samples. The thing is, if you were to get this Complete 13, you wouldn't really need much else.
Well, that's
to be
sort of,
honest.
yeah, I mean,
That's
if
the
you
point
really
of it,
wanted to
right?
get into this and you
But then if you buy, like you said, the Ableton Suite, if you bought that...
yeah, I
it
mean, this
gives you-
suite's almost like complete anyway.
So let's have a look at... So for a tiny grand...
So this is the ultimate one. Is this the full one
Yeah,
then?
this is the whole lot. Complete 13 Ultimate.
How many did you get on that?
Grand. It's bloody grand, mate. That should be everything. Right?
Yeah, but it'll probably say it's 118 instruments.
118 instruments and effects.
So
So
this is the big boy.
21 orchestral cinematic instruments. Oof. Sampling synthesis.
Yeah, you just never need anything else, though. I
doubt
quite like
you'd-
my little cobbled together freeware approach, probably
Yeah.
more than just getting a massive thing like this.
I think if you bought all of this at once, you'd be overwhelmed, to be honest.
Yeah, it'd be a
and you'd
really
find loads of
weird
shit you don't
thing.
use.
It'd be a really weird. With the complete, I don't really know, and this is just my personal opinion. It's nothing on it, but like, I don't know where it sits because by the time I'd have that kind of money to spend on it off music, I've already got everything I need.
Yeah, we were chatting about this in the Ableton group.
And the
as
thing is,
well.
if you know how to use a plugin, it doesn't matter if it's a bit of shit. I mean,
That's what we were saying in
one
the
of the
Ableton
things
group,
I've
right?
got, I don't know if I'm going to talk about it because I've got no continuity, is I've got those Soundspot plugins.
Oh, yeah.
I use them at the moment, they're fine. You know, it's just, people get fucking weird, don't they? And they want to spend an extra grand on top of the fucking laptop that they bought yesterday.
We've seen a lot of people in the user groups over the last few months that are like, oh, I've got into producing over lockdown. I've just bought myself a Push 2 in Ableton Suite. It's like, you've just spent $1,000 to see if you want to do this.
Yeah.
Like, you could do it all
They're
for
great
free.
people to pick up gear off, though.
Yeah, because they'll be selling
Not
it. They'll be
Gear. I was in like actual
They'll
music
be selling
gear.
it for half price.
Can you pulled up some music gear?
Yeah.
For the Twitch gods, the actual music gear, not fucking.
Yeah, because they'll be fucking selling it for half price in a month,
Yeah.
and they decide it's not what they want to do.
Yeah, or
but
just give it to
anyway,
you for free because their dreams are crushed.
but we were chatting about it, and we were saying like, if you have Ableton Suite, the only reason we use any of these other third-party stuff is for the GUI.
Yeah.
If we like the GUI, like Ableton Suite and Max for Live, you can do almost everything apart from these sample banks, right?
Yeah, but the
But
packs on Ableton are a lot
Yeah,
like these,
they're
and they
packs.
are genuinely really quite impressive.
Yeah, I was really impressed with the strings we got with that.
Yeah.
So, talking about the push and everything, here is a potential rumour I saw popping up literally this morning.
Oh, it's going to stand alone, is it?
Is it though? So we talked last week about the new. It was the Machine Plus,
Yeah.
which is its new standalone. You know, and then you were like, "Oh, Machine! I thought it was always standalone."
Yeah.
So, do we know? Push 3. It's been rumoured for a while. People have been talking about it. Is this a fakey made up picture or is it real? We don't actually know. So, dust has hardly settled since Machine Plus last week. The standalone Groovebox and controller, and a leaked image shows Ableton's Push 3 that might also surprise us if it turns out to be accurate. So Machine Plus is a standalone instrument and controller that can control Machine and your DAW, much like the Machine Mark III, but can also run as an instrument, sequencer and controller of hardware synths without connecting to a computer at all. Wouldn't it be interesting if Ableton decided to similarly bring out the Push 3 not just as a
This
controller,
would be like the
as a
main.
standalone
This would be a
instrument
game
Groovebox?
changer because this is the main thing people say about like the Push is like, yeah, it's like the top of the range for an Ableton controller.
So, what I find interesting about this is the new Macs that have come out run. They're basically like Androids, aren't they? They're like
Yeah.
they're smaller architecture
Yeah.
CPUs. So, if Ableton want to keep working on the new Macs,
Yeah.
they must have had to learn how to get their shit to work on
Yeah.
smaller,
Yeah, with less support.
and then they can pack Ableton inside one of these. It does all kind of go hand in hand, right? They're not just going to let all the new Macs not work with Ableton, right?
No.
So they must have had to do a bunch of work to get them working on their smaller processors. So, 2 USB ports, 1 aux, and 2 connections. What you'd expect from a USB controller, right? Where Ableton Live on a laptop or desktop machine is proving the grunt processing power. So here's the current Push 2, and then if we look up here,
Well, they've got a sharpened image below it.
oh yeah, look, there we go. So yeah, there's the Push 2 with our 1, 2 USB,
yeah.
and this is the leaked 4 MIDIs, 2 different sets of outputs,
Yeah.
SD card,
Yeah.
2 USB, probably USB 3s, and then that looks like it wants to be where the
The void.
the void,
The
no,
Ethernet.
the big,
Looks like-
bigger void.
Oh yeah.
But it's still 12 volt, so and then Rumor 2021. So SD card slot, headphone with volume control, stereo audio input and stereo output, aux in and out, 5-pin MIDI.
Yeah, the
USB.
out headphone volume control tells.
Yeah, interesting, right? So, as with any rumor, take it with a pinch of salt, and we really don't know if it's real.
Yeah, no, they
or when
will do it.
be.
They will
But
do
is
that.
this it, or is this someone, like, it's a weird grainy picture, like someone the typical thing, right? When you're doing photoshopping, if you've done a shit Photoshop job,
If you make it,
you make it grainy.
Yeah.
So why is it all grainy? That's a bit fuck weird. But kind of looks cool. It would make sense with other things we're seeing, right? The Machine Plus coming out.
Well, that's
Max.
the thing. I think even if the images are fake, that's the way Ableton will go with the push.
It does make sense
They've
to
been
me,
making
right?
it look more like a standalone controller.
And I think,
in the
like I
last
say, with the
iteration.
other things that have been happening, oh yeah, see there we go, got a good advocate for the push too.
Oh, there you go. Nice one. Well, maybe it's just because we're sticking the muds and we just don't learn that way.
yeah. I mean, I bought a bunch of like MIDI controllers, and I always go back to keyboard and mouse, and I've just shortcuts and.
I need to.
Easily do.
It's just how I learn, and then I need to branch out when I've got the time.
Yeah, I mean you've got them all down here. You just need to fucking plug them in, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it for the news. News of the week.
There you go.
I'll keep you updated.
Well,
with
the news of
anything
the
I
week
find
of
about.
a leaked Push 3 is quite interesting.
Yeah, it's an interesting one, I think, and I will try and keep up to date with any more shit with that, and we'll see as we see.
I'll do
So,
my bit then.
3 VSTs?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Boom. Oh my god, I'm so old.
Oh, I didn't even get to my bit in time. I'm so crippled. Right, sorry.
I got more coffee.
Well, you bastard, you didn't get me shit.
What do you want?
Give me more coffee or something.
Oh, well.
Get me more coffee. Hello, welcome to the free VST and free V. Oh, great, this is starting well.
Bundles.
Hello, welcome to the VST section where I tell you about cheap and free VSTs, and I've got some of those to show you today. So
let me just.
good Christ,
ASMR some
that
coffee.
is so cold.
Oh, do you not like it cold?
Right, so anyway, I was having a look, and I thought I'd start with something that I quite like. I'm just giving you a preview, waking up my tabs. Right, so what we got here? Right, anyway. So obviously we're always going on about guitar amps for basses. So I thought I like amp sims for like our neuro basses and stuff. So I thought I'd just find Blue Cat, and this is I've got some other stuff to tell about this. Like all of Blue Cat's stuff, all their free stuff should be paid stuff. Like it's just over that line where it's like I don't like the word freemium because I think that means something else.
Freemium, it means where they still charge you.
Oh
in some
yeah, but
way.
I think it means something else in the marketing world or something, and it means like pay for it later. I don't. But anyway, this is a really decent one by Blue Cat. So if you want to put this on any of your like sort of fry kind of, you know, like the really fucking scorchy.
Well, I really like just
blues
dry wet
ones.
down.
I like blues ones.
You like the blues?
Yeah, well, for neuro basses especially, and for anything where you're trying to get a really big sort of. Sometimes, you know, when the neuro bass is too harsh, instead of putting an EQ on it, you can use like an amp sim to almost tone it back down again, like a blues one or something. So I've used it like that before because it's like it is adding distortion, but it like shapes the sound a bit warmer and stuff.
Yeah. That's why I said get your dry wet down, like crank the distortion up and then dry wet down.
You don't need it going mental. You just want it adding some little overtones and stuff like that. This is Blue Cat's Audio's one, and it does the job really well. I've used this one before, so it does clean to crunch for heavier types of distortion. The plugin shines at producing clean tones, an area that isn't covered
we
by.
don't want clean tones.
Yeah, well, I mean, it is. Yeah, but
no, you do on guitar.
I used it for really heavy stuff, so if you. So yeah, clean tones, but clean guitar amp tones on a bass will do stuff to it.
Yeah,
as
it's
well.
still going to give you some of that saturation, right?
Yeah, it's still going to warm it a
upper
bit
frequencies.
up. So it's quite easy to use as well because it's based off like a guitar amp in it, so it's just fucking
twiddly.
Yeah, you're not
like a
going
bit
to
of
go about it. So yeah, I like this. I've actually used it in a couple of tracks, and it warms up the sound. You can use it like instead of a saturator if you're using it really low as well. So yeah, have a look. It's at the Blue Cat Audio website, which I'll drop the link to. I'll either drop the link for this article, or I sound like I'm dying. This week I'm just
go on, boy.
It's all right. I could be out of the woods by like day after tomorrow. You never know. Or it could be much worse. So anyway, have a look at that. That's Blue Cat Audio's free amp. And then this is another one. I wanted to look at a couple of these. So this is a model of, and you know quite a lot about amps. Could you pay fucking attention to it? Do you even care?
Yeah, no worries.
Do you even care?
No.
Right, because you're meant to be the audience, mate. Because I can't hear them, can I? So if you're sitting there like a prick. Right, so this is a model of the Orange TT15 Tiny Terror amp head. Do you know anything about orange
No.
amps?
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah, I
bollocks,
do.
Of course you do.
I do,
Yeah, you're just a lying
I just said
cunt.
no because I wasn't listening.
So yeah, I know you know about this amp as well. So you'll know a little bit more about this. Was this was it one of their smaller amps or something, or was it a tiny head for like?
I don't know about the head. I whenever I'm in a bass shop, I ask to get plugged into an orange because they sound nice.
Oh, so you know
That's
about as much as me?
I
Yeah,
know.
oh, that's fine then. Well, don't worry about it. But this is an emulator that's free of an orange amp, and if you're using really high-end emulations, that'll give your bass fucking that polish that makes people think you're rich. Buy it or don't. Actually, it's free. Anyway, Black Rooster are quite good actually. They're I can't even remember. Try and do analogies, but I can't even fucking remember what I used. I used something of Black Rooster before. Anyway, this is really cool, and I like the look of this. This is the Crunk V2.
Crunk.
Yeah, I thought that at least about lately. So have a look at this. This is another. This would be great for really, really high fry kind of fucking neuro
Oh, that
sound.
looks good. I like the look of it already.
But at the same time, I use these in for ambient bits as well. If you automate, like especially like presence and stuff on these, you have the automation going on that. You can make really big swells and stuff for ambient stuff.
Nice.
So if anyone does ambient, I think it's just because I know that Neil does ambient. Use loads of distortion and then just sort it out later. It'll be fine. Or don't sort it out and put it in the Discord, and we'll just tell you it's good anyway. So yeah, basically have a look at this. I really like the interface on this as well. The fire is shit. I think it looks really just shit.
Yeah, that looks like some good stock fire.
I don't know if it opens with the fire behind it because it looks like.
Nah, it's just for the advert.
Yeah, but this is free as well. I'm doing a nice free one at the moment. Carrying on to with the Blue Cat stuff, they've got their own freeware like bundles. So it's got the amp in there. It's got a gain suite, which are loads of gain utilities, which lets you control. I don't know why I picked that one to talk about. It's got phasers. It's got a 3-band. I guess when it says triple EQ, it says 3-band EQ. It's got a really nice array. And this is another thing that comes under my like. It's really good to get like a nice basis of cheapo stuff. If you've just started out and you want to get some stuff, go to Blue Cat Audio, go to Glitch Machines. What else does free stuff?
You can get the contact start.
Yeah, get the complete start, native instruments. Also, I still need to install all that, to be honest. It's really bad. But yeah, have a look around for these company freeware bundles, because quite often plugin companies have freeware on their website.
Voxengo give you a good few bits.
Yeah, obviously, if you're one of the 5 people that
EQ.
actually watch this every week, you know that. So I'll keep this bit nice and short and try and play to the audience. What else have we got? There's really been bugger all this week, kids.
There's not been many good deals.
So I got this. Have you used this yet? It's a spectral shifting.
Yes, I
thing
downloaded
from
that this
what
week.
About audio? Or...
It's like a words. It's a granular.
Don't do the hands, mate.
It's a granular effects. So rather than being a granular synthesizer,
Yeah.
it's kind of like doing granular on your audio.
That's cool.
So
I kind of wish I had
one of the
this.
cool things. It's only a £5. One of the cool things that I was using it for is you can have a
I should
line
wait
that's
until
like.
next month and get the next free thing, though.
Yeah, do that.
Anyway.
But then this will probably go back up to £50. So you can have a little line that's like pling plong, pling plong, plink, and you can start turning up the granular smear,
Yeah.
and it makes it a big fucking pad behind it.
Oh, that is actually
So
really
it's quite
nice.
cool for that, and it's pitch as well. You can like granulize and pitch stuff down, so you can turn your plink plong to like, and then with the morph you can get something going from like plink plong, plink plong.
Yeah. Oh, I might actually.
So that was quite fun. That's basically
yeah,
all I
we're
did
having
with
a bit of a shout out about these. I like these plugins.
I was just looking for the cheapest thing I could buy to get
But
carbon.
they're quite fun. I like the what. I think they're called What About Production. I thought they were called What About Audio.
Productions?
What do I know, eh? So carrying on, the Plug and Play bundle from Isotope. I like this bundle. So you get Phoenix, Verb, Excalibur, and all 3 elements is now only £42. That's saving you. Well, there you go. Fucking six. I told you
How
it'd be a
much?
crap bit, but it saves you 620 quid.
Jesus! What'd you get in there? That looks better. That looks better than the fucking producer, music maker, whatever one.
I don't know if it's better. I think, but it's almost worth getting it just for Phoenix, Verb, and Excalibur, isn't it? Because they're huge plugins.
It's almost worth getting it just to do a giveaway of £600 worth of stuff.
Or just the rest of it, because I wouldn't need any of the elements.
And it's
we can give
40,
away.
24.
Yeah, we
20.
might have to make a company purchase on that one and then give away all the elements. Might give away the samples as well. If
Give
any
away the
more
whole
samples are
fucking
going to die. So yeah. This is only £42. If you bought the 9 products individually, it would be £670. So we are saving you 628. Well, I suppose plug-in BC car, but we are.
No, we are. Fuck it. We're
informing
saving you.
of a saving of £628.82. So
talking about giveaways, we have 2 licenses for Trash 2. So if anyone wants Trash 2...
Yeah. So we're going to run some competitions soon. We've got 2 licenses free if I get the fucking £4.96 thing. And then we'll have an extra license of UJam as well. So we've got some licenses. We've got
loads of stuff to give away. So
basically, follow our Instagram and we'll do some Instagram-only competitions because that'll get us some fucking... followers, won't it? That'll do it.
We'll come into our Discord and just ask us for it, and then
we might just give them to you. But I'm going to try and run competitions to at least make it in some way make sense. So I think that's actually that might be me.
Really?
I think that might be me.
Fuck all.
I mean, it's actually I don't feel like I had.
I don't feel like you blabbered on for long enough.
Oh no, I got this one as well. Don't worry, I got some more. So, this is called Expanse, and this I thought was really cool. So, it was a tapestry of field recordings spanning many of California's natural areas. Obviously, it wouldn't sound like that now. But
fuck you, mate. No,
I just meant like it just is a really bad like placement of place at the moment. Because if it's really soothing, it's not like that there at the moment. It's awful. I'm not like trivialising it or anything. It's just. Oh, you know what it's like. The world's a dark place, and little things, horrible things make you laugh these days. I'm fucking sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, California. You know I love you. The album came together over a period of several months, informed by a collection of sounds that were inspired by the acoustic ecology studies captured on the shores of Point Reyes to the mountains of Big Sur. I've probably ruined both of those pronunciations.
That sounds like one that the Mighty Atom will be interested in. Some nice big texture bits.
This is all for you, basically, man. The ancient forests of Yosemite. I know the no pronunciation of that. It was later assembled in the studio.
I'd call it Yosemite.
I hate you. It was later assembled in the studio and augmented with with algorithmic programming in C Sound.
Oh.
So yeah, this is free. I'm gonna get this as well. I like a bit of ambience. So have a look at this. I'm dead this week, man. Like
have a look at this.
Oh look. And these are all cheap. Get them as well.
What are they,
don't know what the
cassettes?
fuck. Yeah, just some tapes. It's just if you're really edgy.
I do actually have
What's this?
a tape player.
This was cool. So this is free at the moment.
Is it?
Well,
It's like an ice cube.
Yeah, basically it's a. It's a model of the W1, the Waves limiter. That's free. So I thought that'd be really nice to show everyone as well.
So you can have a model of the free one.
No, don't be a prick about it. So there's a Waves limiter, right? Here's a comparison.
What do? Why do I want it?
It's just really good.
Oh.
It limits things in the same way that the Waves plugin does. I don't know, the Waves plugin, the L1 limiters are world famous. There you go. Where's the limiter? This is all a fucking jip! Waves L1 famous limiter? Does it mean maximizer? Are we gonna
limiter, maximizer, it's the same
let it get away with that? Are we going to let it get away with that?
We'll let them.
I thought it was a limiter. There you go.
Limiter, compressor, maximizer, it does all the things.
Yeah, it means this, doesn't it, anyway, have you?
But without having to.
Well, it's only $30 to be fair. Just get the Waves one.
Yeah, but with Waves you've got to install the whole fucking Wave Central bollocks.
Yeah, but then they do just sort you out free plugins. Look, if you spend
if you spend money, they give you.
Yeah, and you get others.
What
Should we go?
What else do I want, though?
Is anyone still watching?
Is anybody?
Oh man, I get my humanity back tomorrow, one way or another. Right, so anyway, yeah, the L1, this is what it's emulating, so let's read about this. Advanced level maximizer, look ahead peak limiter, and high resolution requantizer. All in one powerful. Does it do the requantizing, this bit? Because that's probably its like main bit, isn't it?
Current beta version.
Adaptive release.
Oh.
He tried to replicate the Waves too, however, the tangent curve is very complex, so he can only approximate its behaviour. That's fine, mate. Don't beat yourself up. You've got a lovely website. Looks like you sell yoga. Right, anyway, I think that's probably it. Just fucking, like, honestly, mate, like, I get most of my shit. Look at this fucking, I'll just come clean.
Woo! That's a long scroll.
Get all of these. Get all of these. Go to this Lander article. Oh, hang on, I'm going to have to refresh it to give them the URL. There you go. Go here. This is the best one. Do this. There you go. Job done. There's 200 free ones there. They're actually sick.
Bang. Sorted.
Right, see you later.
Press 4 and we'll be big again.
Yeah,
we did it.
We got through it. There's some stuff there. There's some free stuff. I basically, I've got hospital results in tomorrow, so I just don't feel really very up to it. But we did it anyway for the continuity. And I don't think it's too bad. Look at my hair. I've not washed that in... Oh, God, look at me.
Since your neck got cut open.
I look like a radioactive fucking turnip, don't I? Fuck me. Right, anyway, what's going on? What have we got coming up? Nothing. We're both just gonna die.
We got more videos. We got this rest of this month doing your charity release. Next month we got my charity release. Stonx EP on the way.
Yeah, we covered it.
Just doing some fucking metal shit.
Come in our Discord and we'll teach you shit. Get on Fiverr.
Come in our Discord and teach us some shit.
Get on the merch and merch it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and that's basically the end of the episode. Oh, we stumbled just about to 4 o'clock.
Yeah, but we started late too.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry guys, but it's alright. I mean, like, there's only like 6 people who watch. This is the one I sent everyone on Instagram. I literally put a story out for this on Instagram and sent it to like...
Hey, it's better than last week. Last week was just both of us sitting here like this.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this is worse. Your beard looks longer than... He cut his beard and he was well scared about it.
Cut like 2 inches off the fucking thing, man.
It doesn't look like it. I reckon it's going to be alright, that beard. I reckon everything's going to be alright. What do you think, audience? Give us a fucking shout.
Let us know in the comments below.
Let us know if you think anything is ever going to be alright, or if we're heading towards, like, my Microsoft X-Vax chip denying me food credits. Like, I mean, let's just talk. Let's have, what we got? We've got 1 minute. Let's have STONXCAST properly. What is going on? We are literally fucked, aren't we? I mean, like, we've got, like, this is...
So wave 2's happening at the moment.
Yeah, we're in the age of
gigs.
decadence. Like, the Roman, this is the proper, like, I watched a documentary the other day. Is this mic even on? It's just fucking crap, innit? Bang it up. I watched a documentary the other day and it was saying, like, societies only last for, like, a finite amount of time and we're at the end of, like, our cyclic bit and this is the age of decadence. And it is literally, you're just watching people give in to their consumerism over their, like, basic speciesism. And this will bring about, like, either a war or an apocalyptic event. So, like, most of the people you know are going to die. Like, so just don't even kiss them because they'll just be memories soon. Just dust in the wind.
Dust in the wind.
There you go, it's 4 o'clock. Fuck it, what button is it?
I don't know anymore.
I don't know. Yeah.
5? It's 5.
5.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Yeah,
Enjoy your lovely weeks, and we'll catch up with you next time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go sit and stare into the void.